Hey y'all, Percy here. Welcome back to my channel. We're back with another video. Today, a request for a dilemma, and I'm going to read it and then we'll jump right into it. So here's the dilemma. A guy for 3 years and he wants to be single his senior year. Where do I go from here? I would love to hear your opinion on your let's talk about it. All right, well here I am. So let's talk about it. I am a high school teacher, so I have high school kids. So if you know me as your teacher, you know that I already tell you that you don't have boyfriends and girlfriends. You strictly have friends. Now the reason being, I'm not naive to the fact that you guys are in relationships half the time, but it's just a funny way of letting you know that don't tie yourself down. Because in life, when your parents or your mentors or your teachers are telling you something, the ultimate goal is to protect you, right? To almost protect you from getting your feelings hurt. And the reason why is because 9 times out of 10, your parents, your older siblings, your teachers, your mentors have been through things that you have not quite been through. We see things that maybe you may not see, or try to help you prevent certain bumps in the road that you can really just avoid if you just listen. So now you're at this position where you have spent 3 years in a relationship and now this person wants to be single. So where do you go from here? Let them be single. I could say the biggest thing that my mom has taught me in life is that you don't want a man that doesn't want you. And it's true. Don't ever go chasing a man. If he wants to be single, let him be single. Let him be single. Speak from experience, I wasted so much time in my high school relationship because it caused so much trauma to my life that you don't realize that when you're in high school, some things that happen to you, they carry on into your adulthood. And as much as you want to shake them sometimes, they're scars, right? And so some scars don't have to inhibit your life if you could just take heed sometimes what people are telling you. Because in high school, you don't realize it until, I didn't realize it honestly until I taught high school. And I'm looking, I'm like, these are babies. Like, you guys are babies. And it's just like, you don't see yourself as a baby. You see yourself as you know everything. You got it figured out. Oh, what does Mrs. Pettit know? What does my mom know? My sister can't tell me anything. I'm grown. You're not grown, first of all. You have so much learning to do. I'm grown and I'm still learning. And so I didn't realize until I started teaching high school how young I was in high school. Like, I look back and I'm like, wow, did I look this young in high school? Like, was I this naive in high school? Yeah, I was naive. But I would say that you do need to go through dating to, you're gonna have to experience life. I mean, I can't sit up here and say, oh, the key would be to never date. The key would be, I wish I could say that, and I wish y'all would listen, but I know that's not realistic, right? But one thing that I do want to say is that as a young lady, learn your worth now. You need to know that your worth, your confidence, your security is not defined in a man at all, or a young boy at all. You have to build your own confidence. You could bounce back from this. And honestly, the thing to learn is that heartbreak and breakups are not embarrassing. Because I know in high school, like, heartbreaks and breakups used to be so embarrassing. Like, well, he dumped you, or you dumped her, or whatever. It's like being dumped was so embarrassing. And it's really not once you realize your worth. Once you realize that you're the golden ticket and that person is missing out, move on and do what's best for you. Not what is best for the other person, but what is best for you. What makes you happy. And young boy has been in a relationship with you for 3 years and he decides he wants to be single his senior year. Let him be single and experience his life and figure his life out too. Because for one, you have to give him that sense of respect that he told you in the first place, because maybe it's something else he wants to do. Maybe he wants to experience things. So let him go. Let him do what he needs to do for his senior year And if it's meant to be, it'll come back. It'll be better. It'll be, you know what I mean? Because at least this way, he spared you from heartbreak. At least I hope, in the aspect of cheating on you or doing something behind your back. Now the heartbreak is there because of the breakup, but you'll get past that. I promise you. And the thing about breakups is they seem like never ending. Like they're just so long, but you will eventually start to wake up and feel better and better and better and better each day. And it's just gonna be like, okay, I'm getting past it. But the key is you cannot let him back into your life. You cannot until you're healed. And even when you're healed, you just know that that's just something in the past. You just can't allow him to come back, because that way you're never going to heal. You're just going to be straddling the fence, and it's just going to cause you more pain, not that person more pain. Because little boys and grown men too, they want to have their cake and eat it too, right? So if they could benefit by, he could benefit by having the friendship and doing what he wants and still keeping you around, he will try it. Don't let him, because you're in control of your situation, and that is a part of having your self-worth. You're going into your senior year. You are about to be, you should be worried about college, your next career, or college. What do you want to do after school if you're not going to college? Focusing on yourself, because you're about to enter into adulthood yourself. And girl, be free your senior year. Don't even worry about it. I know that's easier said than done. I have literally been through heartbreak, especially at that age. It's the worst, because you feel like no one understands, and it's really good. And I really appreciate you for reaching out, because the more you like talk to your parents or whoever you feel comfortable with, the more you understand that people actually understand what you're going through, because they've been through it. It's just when you're going through it, you just feel like, I know for me, a lot of things, I'm very close with my mom, so I would just talk to her generally about things that I went through. But some things I would just feel like she's not going to get it. She's not going to understand. But it's just like, try me. And you would really be surprised how many people around you like will pull you to the side and be like, hey, I see what's going on. I've been there. Here's my advice. So the thing I could tell you is, do not jump into another relationship. Take your time, figure yourself out, figure out what you want, figure out what makes you happy. Don't try to do things to make that person jealous or pick you up a rebound, because tying yourself 3 years, it's going to be a lot that you feel is connecting you to that person, whether it's a TV show y'all watch together, or whether it's y'all had y'all's favorite date night at Chili's, or y'all had whatever the case may be. You need to take time to heal from those situations before you try to jump into something else, especially like I said, because you're going into your senior year. So I just say, take this time off, find yourself, be free, and just see what the world has for you, because I'm telling you, after high school, it's a different world. And so the best thing is to be single, honestly, in my opinion, from what I experienced. Honestly, if I could have done something differently in high school, I honestly feel like I would have never dated in high school. I would have just been focused on my academics and my studies. Like people tell you, it's just like, you're young, you know, you're finding people attractive, your hormones are maturing, all kind of stuff. So it's just like, it's easier said than done. But listen to what people are telling you, because everyone kind of lives the same thing. It's just a different time. So your parents went through it. It was just a different time. Wise advice is the best advice. So yeah, focus on yourself, heal yourself. It's okay to cry. It is okay to cry. But pick yourself up. You cannot spend time being sad and moping forever. Get it out. Deal with it properly. But pick yourself up and realize who you are and get back to business, boo. Because we're not going to be crying over boys our senior year. You're just not going to do that. So, yeah. Remember, you are the prize at all times. You are. Happiness and healing to you. I appreciate you for reaching out. And if anybody else has any questions or any topics that you're interested in on my Let's Talk About It, reach out, and I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.